All right, good morning. Good morning. How's everybody doing today? Good morning, Predator. Good morning, Evelyn. Good morning, Clarity. Thank you. Let's do an audio check. Audio check seems fine. Seems fine. Seems fine. Good morning, Walter. Give it a couple minutes. We'll go over the news. We'll go over a couple things. Look at the market. See what we think. See what good old Mancini says. All right. Let's take a peek here, see what we got. All right, and take a swallow of some beverage. Let's see what we get. All right, first let's kind of take a look at what happened overnight. Had a little sell down there and then a nice push out of it. We still got that 162 level up here. That we have not taken out. Kind of stayed inside yesterday's range overnight. So, not a huge push or pull here, which is good. Anyone caught some of that pre-market run? I didn't. Clarity. Good morning, Sin City. Good morning, Inna. Relic, good morning. Yeah, Max said good morning. So basically, the London low still sitting down there. Let me check out the Asia high and see what we got. We ran the Asia high as well. So let's see here. Ash, good morning. Leonard, good morning. Fisher, good morning. Carlina, good morning. So we already ran the Asia high. We still got the London low sitting down there. Guess we can mark those out anyway just to know, right? Black Beauty in the house. Good morning, Dennis. We're going to look at the news in just a moment here. Radu, good morning. So looking like we're going to be pushing up. It's kind of what we look like here. All right. Let's take a look at the news. Existing home sales, 10 a.m. Richmond Manufacturing, 10 a.m. Don't know what that is. Not really much to speak of here. 2-year note. It's not going to do anything really. Money supply. No. API weekly crude. It's not much today. I mean, we got 10 a.m. 2-star. That's really it. Not much to be spoke of today. Mancini, let's make sure he hasn't updated anything. We're currently at the 11 level. 5611, 02 are supports. Keeps 30 to 33 alive. React, 46 above. If 02 fails, we dip. So there you go. So yes, it's kind of pushed up to that 11 level already, and now it's kind of pulling back. So I got those levels marked out. Ethereum ETF? I don't know, Relic. I don't know anything about that. I know nothing about it. I have no idea. So let's mark out a couple of levels here. Previous day high. So 2044, previous day high. 162's that level over there somewhere. Mark out a couple of wicks to the downside here. See if this thing tries to run higher here. I don't know. We'll kind of see what happens here at open. Seeing if we got any like equal highs or anything. It looks like no. We got about 7 minutes here until the market opens. We'll see what happens. Oh, excuse me. Market's starting to push here already. Kind of, I don't know. Seems like it wants the highs here. I think 162 might be the draw today. What's up, Winter Circle? How you doing? Yes, approaching the 56.11. Currently at 56.10. All right. Looks like we got enough people in here. We can kind of go over what happened yesterday. I didn't post any review videos the last few days, but we want to go ahead and do that. Good morning, AS. Let you guys know what happened yesterday. You know, full transparency. I don't hide anything from you guys. Even if it happens after market, we let you guys know about it. So, what happened yesterday? Why did the Topstep accounts not allow me to take a trade? Well, apparently they hit the drawdown, the end of day drawdown amount. So not the daily loss limit, none of that, but it did hit the daily drawdown. So I guess we blew those 3 Topstep accounts yesterday. Same thing on the Bulenox. The Bulenoxes were not allowing me to take a trade either, so those 2 blew also. So I took a nap yesterday. I got back up after the nap, had a wild hair, decided to take some trades, and I took trades on the 5 250K accounts. You can see they're no longer here. Well, the reason for that is we blew them. I went larger size. I messed around and found out, you know, the old saying. I don't feel bad about it. I'm not allowed to be in drawdown. Yeah. I don't feel bad about it. Because those accounts were kind of stressing me out anyway. They were taking too long to get to pay out. So we blew those accounts. Hey, I'm not prone to blowing accounts myself, so you know, we blew those accounts. It is what it is. I'm going to move straight on from it. We're going to concentrate on the 250K or the 25Ks like we normally do and go from there. So you can see we did take some trades on the 25Ks yesterday afternoon as well. I mean, we're up a couple $100 on some of them and then 400 on another. I didn't really mess with any of the other accounts, so the fast tracks are still right where they were. So the MyFunded futures still right where it was. It's just the 5 250Ks and then the Topstep accounts, unfortunately. Topstep accounts apparently were blue during the day. And then so yeah, we blew some accounts. It is what it is. It is what it is. So we just move on from it. And, you know, I'm not going to dwell on it, right? Not going to dwell on it. Just going to move on from it and be a new day. So, Maverick, because I sized up. Because I sized up. Simple as that. We took setups that were not IFEGs. They were not our setups. They were completely, I think. We were down. We ended up being down like 1,000, and I just tilted and just sized up. I took 5, 6, 7 contracts sometimes, and yeah. So we blew them. It is what it is. Nothing we can do about it now except for just move on and continue trading moving forward. So I literally woke up at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. And I traded this action here. I mean, let's just look. Let's just look at the action that I traded, right? I mean, that's an idiot box if I've ever seen one, right? It's an idiot box. Excuse me. So, like I said, moving on, I was going to make a video on it, but I was like, no point in it. We'll just talk about it on the stream and let you guys know. Good morning, AS. Good morning, Protect Profits. Dennis, Relic. Yeah, it happens. Funded account blower. Me too. Sin City. I don't like to be. Like, those accounts, I'm not going to lie, though, they were stressing me, man. They just... I don't know. I was only $2,000 away from payout on those at one point in time, or no, like $3,000. And then, just downhill from there. So it is what it is. We're going to work on getting the 25Ks, the rally accounts from Fast Track Trading, and then we got the 3 Apex accounts. And I'll activate. I've got 2 more Bulenoxes that are already past the limit to be funded. I just got to activate them. So we'll concentrate on those accounts, and obviously the My Funded Futures and the Take Profit Trader. And then we'll go from there. That's all we can do. So today I am copy trading all of the accounts. Full transparency. All the accounts are linked on the copy trader. I'm looking for 1 40 tick, 1 mini trade. That's what I'm looking for. Just 1 trade, and we're switching to an eval. It works or it doesn't, we're switching to an eval after that. So we're going to find one spot, look for 10 points, and then we'll switch to an eval. Just copy trade. We still have 12, I think, funded accounts. So we still have a decent number of accounts. You don't need, I mean, like I tell you guys, you don't need 15 or 20 accounts. I felt like I had gotten too many anyway, to be honest, but there's no reason to blow any. Not making an excuse, but just wasn't that upset about. I mean, so technically speaking, we lost 10 funded accounts yesterday, and we still have 11 or 12. So it is what it is. We're going to chalk it up to a learning experience and just move on from there. Move on. No hiding it. No working it in the background. I mean, I just, I want to let you guys know, hey, this is what happened. So, and we are open. Yeah, it's all good, Clarity. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. I mean, like I said, I feel fine about it. I'm not upset in any way. Pushing up here, 70s. Can we push into the 85s maybe at least? Morning, Bobber. Yes, Mancini just tweeted. We just tagged it, exact and popped. Yeah, I guess we did. Bulls must keep hold. Bulls must keep hold. Project, good morning. So bouncing off the VWAP here. You learned today that after you go 5 active XFAs, you can bank. Yes. I did see that also. Losing the VWAP here. Are we going to run the... What are we going to do here? Going to run the low down there at 860s? Yes, at the VWAP there. Are we going to sell down here? What are we doing? 920s maybe? Maybe we sweep the 20s here. We got a pivot point down there as well. So we got a pivot point down there at the 20s, looking like maybe it wants to sweep that. If we can hold below the VWAP here. Back to the VWAP. ES pulled back there, 603 is kind of to that support level. Might take this, guys. Oh, what happened here? God dang it. On the wrong count. Stop got too big there. A little bit annoying on that one. I was on the wrong count. I guess I should have checked that. Pulling back here. Testing 68s. What up, Andy? Yes, pulling back there, looking like I might want to touch the VWAP. Kind of a little volatility here going on. Yeah, it's kind of holding up here, 605, 606 area. Oh, what's up? Oh, am I missing? Oh, I got my camera off. I forgot. I turned it off. I'm just waiting, guys. I mean, it's not really anything to do here so far. I wanted to enter the trade on this 1 minute inversion, and I was on the wrong account, unfortunately. Would have gave me my 10 points quickly, too, but... Dun, 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 dun. Charles, you have to pay for the... you have to pay for the advanced features on Quantower. Tower. You have to pay for it on Tower, and then you can connect them all. Yeah, then you just have to do the individual connections. So like set up a connection for each one and then hit connect. Dun, dun, dun. Yeah, if you have it, you should be able to connect. Right here at the 90s. ES back above the 11s here. Pushing up here, it looks like the 15s are on deck. Pushing back into the 20K there. Right here at the psychological level. Oh, 05s, 07s. Pushed up to the 14s, almost 15s. Just kind of watching it, unfortunately. $44 up there next. I have no idea, Black Beauty. Did he? It'd be sad if he did, I guess. We retest the 20K here on a pullback. Well, it's kind of holding up here at the 10s. Pulling back here. Retesting the 20Ks. Couldn't pull the trigger there. I have no idea, Clarity. I haven't checked it. I don't know. I want to press the button here, but yeah, me too, Ash. I think 162 is up there, but I don't know if we get there. I mean, it's up there quite a ways. All right, I'm going to jump in here. I'm going to have my stop just below the this OB here. Let's go. Let's go. Great timing on that one. Got our $200. Look, that's how I like to do it, guys. That's how fast I like it to go. So 195 across the 11 accounts, I believe. 10 or 11. One and done. We're not touching anything else. Not touching shit. We will be on an eval, guys. We will be on an eval. That's how fast that went. And I felt like I should have already had this, so I was a little bit, kind of a little nervous because, like, this should have already been, we should have already been in that trade way lower. So, quick and profit. That's the way we like it. We don't like to mess around. And, like, I've decided I'm going to take 40 ticks. I don't care if we could get more. Like, $200 a day, I feel like on a 25K accounts, you know, 6 days, 7 days of trading, and then you're at payout. So this My Funded Futures, we're only like $570 away from payout. So 3 more days and we can get that one there. The fast track tradings on 3 of these, we are about halfway. So that's going to be my concentration by the end of the month. I want to get the fast track tradings and the My Funded Futures to pay out. And then the APEX will be saved for next month for payout on those. So we shall see. Let's see. How much is it to reset? So it's $100 to reset. I may go ahead and add another Take Profit Trader account. That's what I'm considering. That's what I'm considering. Maybe go ahead and add another Take Profit Trader. You said 5 accounts plus 1 free was around $600. Yes, it is. You also get 30% off I Love Music So Much. So it's $105 per account if you count the 6th account that you get for free. So it's $625 for 5 accounts because you get 30% off. And then you get 1 account free. So then that, once you factor that one in, it comes out to $105 per account. So. Yeah, you gotta factor in the 30% off that you get. Yes, I don't have a code. I do have a code that you can use. It's not mine, but because they haven't given me a custom code yet, even though I requested one. But we will give you the code here in a moment. Let me find it. Why is this not working? It's weird. All right, let me give me a new account right quick, and then let me see. Where's that code at? I think it's BG. It's let me find that code. All right, let me go to promotions. Okay, so if you want to buy 5 and get 1 free, it's B5G0 or B5GO. So B5GO, so like buy 5, get 1. And that gives you 30% off. If you just want to buy a single account and just take the 30% off, then it's FTT_30. So I'm using it for minis. I love music so much. I'm just using it with 1 mini. So let me set up a timer for that thing, and I'll include the codes on that right quick. But first, I'm going to go ahead and sign up for a new Apex account. What up, Robert? I was going to sign up for another Take Profit Trader account, but the code's not working. I'm not going to buy it without the code. I was trying to use my cousin's code, and it's not working. So I have to ask him about that, make sure I got the right code. So we're going to buy a new Apex 25K. That's what I'm going to be rocking with from now on, guys. We're going back to the 25Ks. They're my favorite account. I kind of went away from them this month, and I feel like, I don't want to say it was a mistake, but it was, it's one of those things where I probably could have stuck with it. What's up, Robert? What's up? Let's get this account so we can start taking some trades on it. Yeah. Black Beauty, you're not wrong. It's one of those things, when you're successful doing one thing, why change it? And that's kind of what I did this last month. I changed what I was doing, the way I was doing it. And it doesn't really make any sense to do that. Like the 250Ks, while they are nice accounts, don't get me wrong, I like them. They're nice accounts, but I don't know if they fit what I'm doing. Like if they fit, what I'm doing there. So I don't know. All right, let's get this pulled up. Look at this thing pulling back here, 20Ks again. ES tapped the 5620. FTT. What was that other code? FTT_30. All right. You tried 250K. Yeah, I mean, like, I like it. Oh, you got 30? Let's go, Bobber. All right, let's go ahead and get our other account connected here. I like them too. I think that they make sense, but like, for what I'm trying to do, like just in and out, trying to get to the profit target quickly. Maybe it's not as for me for that. So let's see here. All right, I just added the link into the bot here, so it should post my fast track trading link. And then the, let me make sure that actually works. Yeah, does it? Yeah, it works. All right, let's switch over to our Apex. What's going on with my mouse? All right, 25K. I do think I'm going to probably switch over to micros here. Try to be like much more aware of what I'm doing here than I have been these last few days, even weeks. I'd say over the last weeks I've over leveraged more than I should, and things like that. So I'm the pinball wizard. Yeah. Well, like yesterday, like, I don't know, what do you call it? Like, I mean, I don't know that I really call it tilt, but something very similar. I was aware, right, of what I was doing, number one, and I did not care, I guess is the way to put it. I just didn't care. As I woke up and I was like, yeah, let's just put the boys on the table here. Oh. All right. Okay. We did sweep some liquidity. We do have this gap here. Those are not equal highs. We are on the micros here. You was 10 minutes in the past talking to me. Uh-oh. I am in the future. Yeah, Jacqueline, exactly. And that's the thing. Like, a lot of people think that YouTubers don't care about, like, when they trade and they go on tilt and things like that. Like, it bothers me when I don't trade well. Might enter this one on 2 micros. If we get an inverse out of it, I don't know. It's not really delivering from anywhere. It did sweep some liquidity. We do still have a target up there. Yeah, I do too, Trafe. I don't. It's one of those things where it's like, you know, you're like, you know, you can do better than what you're doing, but you still do it. So we're in 2 micros here. We're going to go break even once the 21 is hit. And then actually might go break even after this swing at 15. If we can get that. Close below will be the stop out. July has been a tough month for a lot of people. Yeah. Regular, I don't know that it was not necessarily the action though. I think more or less it's been all mental. Because there's been opportunities and there's been areas where I know I should stop and I just don't. So, or switch to micros at the very least, which is what I'm doing today. Dun, 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 dun. Trading multiple accounts at once, you're sim funded. Yeah. I only took one trade, Junior. This is my second entry. My first trade was a winner, 10 points, copied across 11 accounts, and I'm put those away. We tucked those away. I mean, this thing's kind of holding up here. I don't love it. If we get a push here, we'll go break even. See what we get. Oh, news in 2 minutes. Yeah, I guess I did forget about the news, even though it's not red folder. Since we're in micros, I'll put my stop at the swing here. Pivotal spot. Yeah, I think so, Bobber. Does sound a little tilty. Yeah. Slap him on the table, all hairy. No. Let's see if this pushes us or not. Not going yet. All right, here we go. Now we're going to go break even. Might try to let this run. See if it can just go. Major daily coal, let's go. And stopped out. That's all right. I keep getting these notifications for someone else's doctor's visit saying, oh, you need to sign up for your doctor's visit online. So, or you need to fill out paperwork for your doctor's visit. I mean, up or down, it looks like down right now, but VWAP touch inevitable here looks like maybe 64. Whatever it was, winter circle, it was like 195 times 11. So yeah, something like that. One trade, 10 points, done. Goodness gracious. Let me. All right, there we are. Nasdaq kind of pulling back quite a bit deeper than the ES is. ES pulled back, what, 3 points off the high? Touch of the 200 on the 4 hours. $960s. There's your VWAP touch. Use code BG50 to get 5 free 30% off. Okay, but it doesn't say, it doesn't give you the link. We need the link. Does it give you the link up above? No, it is. Link's up there. All right. Bounce off the VWAP here. Crystal is getting on to me for drinking the soda. But this is a zero sugar soda. It's a zero sugar. There are no calories. There are no calories. Yeah, it's probably not good for you, but probably not that good for you, but still. Do we sell down here? Do we continue to sell down? ES making new highs. Nasdaq not. That 10 a.m. reversal there again. They have something sugar. They have something worse than sugar. Yeah, probably. Probably, Jack. Hey, Abado. How you doing? Uh-oh. Jack sending me on a search. Go search Dr. Berg. Yeah, I know they're bad for you. I get it. I get it. I'm not like a habitual soda drinker, though. Abado, yeah, me too. I mean, like, I know people who drink a lot more soda than I do. A lot more soda. A lot more soda. Jolt. Yeah, I remember Jolt, too. I do remember Jolt. I remember. Oh, he was a habitual soda drinker, was he? Yeah. Felony soda drinker. Yeah, I know you can do the insulin. I know it can develop insulin resistance. Dun, 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 dun. $160s. I'm going to put my stop to break even now. I wanted to take this long down here on the bottom side, but didn't have the nerve to take it. Done for the day. Let's go, Black Beauty. Price action's not so bad, Jack. I don't mind it. I don't mind it. Yeah, stopped out there. What can you do? I guess I probably, if I was on a mini, I most definitely would have scaled there. But on just 2 micros, I don't think there's any point in scaling there. Look at that. That's so dirty. That was so dirty. Oh, goodness. Good morning, Wayne. Joey. Yeah, it was. That's dirty. Very, very dirty. Did me dirty. Very nice momentum through there, though. That's the reason why I jumped in. When you got that big green candle, I mean, what is that, a 25-point candle or something like that? Like, you have this big green candle here. Yeah, 23 points. Like, that's great momentum, right? It should take you to that high pretty clearly. I just thought maybe we keep going. Yeah, I think so, Trev. I mean, I don't know if we get there today. We don't really have any news. So kind of the same as yesterday. I think we might be in an inside range today. Like if we zoom out, yesterday we had a decent size range, but what was yesterday's range? 200 points, right? 235. So I don't know if we get that kind of movement today, but we'll see. 100 points today so far. Jack's in the buy. Let's go, Jack. Nice job. I'm going to take a little scalp here, just 1 micro. Want to see momentum right through the high here. Stop me out is what it is. Just kind of a chase there. Target 44. I think that's a good target for sure. We've got about 20 minutes here until the initial balance set. Maybe we wait for that and do some sort of initial balance play. Yeah, Sin City, we're kind of just in an inside range today. Like I said, I think it's going to be one of those type of days. Pulling back, testing that 20K level again. Just kind of watching here. ES pulling back to the 20 there. Nasdaq holding up at the 20,000s. Let's kind of draw us a little trend line up here. Let's just draw it. Why not? See if we get just some trend line touches. I still think we want to go up, but maybe we're going to do this. Maybe just because of the price, no news, right? Maybe that's all we do. Tell about Apex payout policy for first payout. I didn't get clearly. You got to have, so basically, if you're on the 50K account, you need to make $2,600. You have to have 10 trading days. You can flip 2 of the days where you can just enter a trade and exit. You got to maintain a 30% consistency rule. So if you target $2,600, you don't want to make any more than $850 in a single day. You can request a payout between the 1st and the 5th or the 15th and the 20th of the month. They have until the next. So if you request on the 1st, they have until the 15th to approve it. And if you request on the 15th, they have until the 30th to approve it. Then 3 to 8 business days beyond that is when you would get paid. So that's the basics. That's the basics there. Tis the basics. I was thinking we might just hit the trend line here, but no, I don't think so. Although that first push below, we talk about that. I guess maybe I should have put my stop up here. Probably should have put my stop up here. Let's go, Sung Flung Poo. I love it. 5K. I like it. You were not involved in it? No. We'll push back up to the 12s here. Yep. Do we push back down or not? Sunk plug poo. That's right. We're just bouncing around, guys. I may just wait until the initial balance for my next trade. See if we get some sort of initial balance test. You're selling? Maybe. 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 I don't know. I'm leaning long today. I really like the longs, but has there been any recent Topstep sales? Not really, mainly. Not really. Still just $49 for the 50K account. They had a sale a few weeks ago, but, you know. Yeah, nothing wrong with that, Sungflung. Sit on your hands. That's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that at all. That should be what trading is mostly, right? Shouldn't be slinging it around like I am. Slinging it around. Dun, 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 dun. So I think what I'm going to do here, I'm going to take the long, but instead of like taking profit, I may take profit on this trade. And then on the next one, I think I will, I think I'm going to like average in and try to build a long position for us to push up today. We'll see. I'm going to go ahead and put my stop in kind of at that swing. Actually, let's target the 44s. So I'll put my stop to break even at the 29. We'll see. Dun, 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 dun. It's a trap. Yeah, it could be. But we're just in 1 micro. 1 micro. 1 micro. And we're not going to be unreasonable with it still, even just 1 micro. Still going to treat it the same. So at the swing, like if I had more than 1 micro, I might would scale there. Actually, we'll put the stop in at the swing. I won't scale. If it stops us, it stops us. Just 1 micro, so. There we go. Stop is in. Winning trade already. Targeting the 40s. Four points away. There we go. There we go. There we go. Yeah, I should have went 2 or 3 there. Winner circle probably. What is Hush Trader Live? What do you mean? He's here. Or he's... So I like that 162 level up there. Still a ways to go, but probably going to just be pushing higher. That's what it feels like anyway. Feels like we still go higher. I mean, we got 10 a.m. We didn't really reverse. We got this pullback here at 10 a.m. and then we held that trend line. We kind of created that trend line. So I think as long as we kind of hold this trend line here, we're just going to continue higher. So we're just taking it a little bit at a time here. Up $40 using 1 or 2 micros. Not anything crazy. Nothing crazy. Took a short here. Let's go, Currency Goddess. Nice job. Currency, are you like do you like the turtle soup type stuff where after we preach a high, you try to take a short? Because if you did on that one, I mean, it's only what, three points of drawdown. Still gave you, I don't know, what did that give you? Still 11 points. Oh, that's your play? Nice. Those work a lot. I mean, when you're right, you can get big moves. I don't think your win rate has to be that high on those type of plays because you have really good R on those plays, right? So it'll be a 1 minute short trigger here if we close below, but I'm not going to take it. But we do have kind of low resistance liquidity. It's not really great. Use the Donchian indicator. Oh, I don't know what that is. I never heard of that. So I'm not taking this short here, but it should work. There's your entry. You would target this swing here. Your break-even stop would be at 98, basically the whole number. 20K. That's what I would target for that first down close candles, like the 20,000. And I would scale there and move my stop to break even. I'll have to look at that. Someone else, oh yeah, I was going to look that up. Someone else was talking about the RSI yesterday. I think a couple of you guys were mentioning it. Do they have that on Quantower? I have no idea. I guess the RSI is like an old indicator. I'm not quite sure how you set it up either. I have no idea. Very old, very old. Yeah. I know some people don't like it. I throw it on there anyway just to get an idea of how it works. So over 50 is bullish, and below 50 is bearish. Hey, while we're trading this, while we're doing this, we may as well try it. You will break that rule anyways, probably. All right, so you're getting wrecked here on this short. I am going to long here. Actually, it didn't stop you out yet. And uptrend 40 should become support. I got you. I'm going to try to leave the runner on this time. I don't like that close. Going to need some speed here. Otherwise, I'm going to get out. Technically never stopped the short out there yet. I wanted to see a close above my entry. I got in a little sooner than I should have, but that's okay. Dun, 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 dun. See the RS line hitting the MA right now? Yes. It's at like 58. There we go. Dun, 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 dun. Stops are going in. Stopped out. You use stochastic to glance at on the 5 second. Don't tell Nascalp God. If you change the value in the RSI, it always set at 14. All it does is make it more or less sensitive. Oh, I got you. All right, I'm taking the sell signal here off of Oracle's thing. Let's go, currency. Nice job. 503. What up, Alito? How long did it take you to get back from Bulenox when you passed my evals? Usually like a day, currency got us. If you don't hear from them, if you don't get... Now, did you submit it? You got to submit it yourself with Bulenox. But anyways, yeah, if you don't hear from them in like a day, you just shoot them a ticket and they'll get back to you quickly. So... Oh, nice, Alito. That sucks you got stopped. RSI line at 50, so she'll be volatile until she chooses a side. You sent the form in. Oh, okay, cool. 980 was yesterday's. Remember that was an important level yesterday. Uh-oh. That sucks, Fred. I've done that before. Most of the time I did that on Tradeovate. Because like at the top, when you would exit Tradeovate and you would used to do this, I don't know if it does it anymore, it would put you in a practice account when you would log back in. And so like I would take a winning trade and be on practice thinking I'm on my funded, and I would be furious. So I think 980 kind of makes sense for a push down. We will scale out at 10 points on one. That sort of, something like that. See if we can get pushed back below the 20K here. Gonna put the stop in here. Something like that. See if we can get a push down. Don't like how it's holding up here at the 20Ks though. Taco trade. That's right. All right. I'm hungry today, guys. I'm not going to lie. 10:30 in the morning, I'm starving. I am hungered. Guys, the Take Profit Trader 40% sale does end on Sunday. I did see that. So Sunday on the 28th, the 40% off will end. Oh, we got our tolls from when we went on vacation. What do we get? $8. Just kind of watching here. All right, here we go. Oh, eat some instant oatmeal. Nah, I don't want any oatmeal. I know Trader Oracle would like some oatmeal, though. He loves oatmeal. Oatmeal. We got another sell signal there on the Oracle thing. I probably should have just held that. Shouldn't have moved my stop there. I should have added on the pushback up. It'll sell down to the lows, and I'll be hurting myself. I'll be like, man, I should have just held. Today you want pancakes. Oh, that sounds good. Yeah, Cracker Barrel will be good. I like to get the, I get that, what is it called? Sampler. I like the sampler. Sunrise sampler. Third sell signal there should be adding here on the Oracle strategy. And I just completely fumbled this. Completely fumbled this. Why do I do that? 30 points. Man. Probably going for the IBL. Patience. Yeah. Do we take a retest of the VWAP here? Do we? It's a clear spot for your stop would be up here, 15 points. We'll try it just because there's a clear spot for a stop. I don't know what Max is saying. Oh, I don't know what he's talking about. Oh, that's the wrong color. I do that like once a day. You guys see that? How I do that like once a day? Dang it, I did it again. What am I doing? I did it again. 50% of the boner candle. Yeah, we're there. So I'm going to look at something like this. I think below this swing, I'll put my stop in. He wants the sausage and biscuit. Oh, he would. He would tear that stuff up. Maxie loves some food. If you got food, like he doesn't like people normally, but if you got food, he'd be your best friend. My son's the same way. He's like, oh, you're a stranger? I don't like you. Oh, you have food? All right, you're cool. You're cool. Darn it. Why do I keep doing that? I'll put my stop in. Not going to risk more than necessary. We do have equal lows down there at 960. I kind of felt like we'd go and clean those out. Engulfing candle. Don't know if that's a good sign. Looks like we might get stopped. Stopped out. Held the VWAP there. Held the good old VWAP. Well, the dirtiness of taking my, no, I didn't. I shorted. Well, I didn't long the VWAP. I didn't short the VWAP either. I shorted the pushback above it. As we kind of retested the trend line there, you know, I was like, yeah. We have equal lows-ish down here at 960. God darn it, man. Why is it to me dirty like that? Oh. Oh. Stop me out. Now it's going down. It's going down. It's going down. What's up, Willie? Well, I only shorted because it was a retest of the trend line there that we broke. But it's a fall out of the coconut tree. Maybe. And now I want to short again. Close your eyes. I'll take most of it off there. And then the rest we'll try to let run down to IBL. So we get a push through there. Stop will go in once we hit this for the runner. There we go. Stops in. Can't lose. Going to trail this down relatively aggressively. Finding some support there. ES tested the 11, which was a little bit of resistance this morning. This could be a bounce area. Could be a bounce area. All right, I'm going to move the stop down to just guarantee 10 points. $10, locking in the 10 points there, $20. Dun, 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 dun. Nice job, Abido. Rhino dumping. What's a rhino? You'll take profit at the FVG below. Yeah, I mean, we're kind of in an area where we could turn around, but we'll see. The good old fake out. Yeah, got me 2 coconuts short. You chased it again? Yeah, me too. All right, stopped out there. See how the RSI crossed the MA? It spikes every time. Hard to notice it on stream. So it crossed the MA and then spiked. All right, it just came back and stopped me out. Now it's going to go here. Now we could still re-enter on an IBL play here. Or IBL, yeah. So I'll push through. I mean, do we have anything obvious to the left? Yes, we do. We have the London low at 924. And then we have the previous day low down here. So I don't really anticipate this happening. Maybe it does, but we'll see. 917 is also kind of an area. We'll see. Oh, yeah, I know what they are. Currency goddess. Would wait for a consequent encroachment on the 1 hour. Could go there. You're trading micro. You set your target for $10 and you get $8.98. I have no idea. Room beats. I don't know what the. I was actually wondering that a minute ago. What the what the commissions are on the micros. ES has lost the 11 here, 56.11. We're basically break even on this eval, guys. Since we started trading it, we're down $3. You can see the commissions on the trade tab. Oh, I didn't know that. Here's the thing, like this Oracle indicator thing, I mean, it got us short up here at 2006. I mean, pretty solid, right? The Oracle got us short at 2006. So we got a clear target down here, 882. So we would like to see kind of a push down sweep, push back up, retest, and then maybe we take it to there. We'll see. We're bouncing off the IBL there, though. ES still has more room to go to the IBL. You have major support down at 56.02 on the ES. We're currently at 56.10. So you're in long looking for 985. I think that's reasonable. I think that's reasonable. I really do. I think you can actually get more than that. 2010. If we got a trigger to go long here. Got to close below here. This looks like it's just going to run lower to me, but I'm thinking the 918 looks like it's probably going to get moved through pretty quickly here. But let's just see. Maybe it holds the IBL. Yeah, 1 micromiles. That's what I like to do, right? Oh, it's 102, says Room. All right, that's not bad then. That's not too bad. All right, this is kind of what we were thinking. We want to see a candle close below. We don't want to just see a sweep. Ten seconds left on this candle. Let's go, Currency Goddess. Nice job. I probably want to see the 24 swept and then get a retest. Maybe not sweep the 18 would be nice. So we'll see. It's kind of a boner candle off that, though. Oh, it just barely hit the consequent encroachment. Seen all this before, yeah. I think a push back up here maybe into the 960s actually kind of makes sense. 965. Maybe 970. Yeah, Anthony, that's what I'm watching over here as well. That's what I'm saying. I would like a sweep of the 24s. I think the ES can do it. If maybe the ES retests the 11, which it already did once, I guess, so it doesn't have to again. I might try a long here. If we get a close above. If we close above here, I may try a long. Stop will be a kind of a push below. Stop's going to go to break even back above that wick if we can get it. Oh, come on. How does that not hit me there? I should kill this. There we go. May actually just take 2 off up here at this. Oh. Let's see if we can get a runner going. Oh, did it take my stop off too? Come on. There we go. All right, we're left in with 1 runner here. I mean, I could just target this here, would kind of be the low-hanging fruit, but this could be a full-on reversal. So let's just leave the mic on and see what it can do. Thank you, broke IBL. YM hasn't, neither has ES. Yeah. Doing half. Yes, exactly. You were down 1,500 on a Buley, now down 100. Let's go. Commission is not percentage based. I have no idea. Let's see what we can get. If we can get through the VWAP here, if we get through the 75s here, we can go. Yeah, Mike, I'm out 5 micros. I'm out already on 5. So, like, I just got the one single runner left. So, and I'm just going to let it work. Yeah, it looks like it's approaching 50 now on the RSI. Yeah, 970 is almost there. I think we can get through there. I like this. I think we can actually push up here. So I'm just going to let the micro do its thing. Let the micro do its thing. 1 lone soldier. That's right. 1 lone soldier. All right, you too, Predator. Appreciate you. We're up $46 on the single micro. Did it say that on there? I didn't even, did it pause? Oh, it did pause. I hate it when it does that. Nasdaq ran the lows. ES did not as well. I mean, you could just kind of target 60% of this leg if you wanted to, but I think I'm just going to let this thing run until it can't run anymore. So 20,001. So 20K would be a good target. 20K might be a good target here. Yeah, RSI is at 50. Yeah. Trying to push. If you can get above 50 there, you guys say it probably goes, right? Yeah, we're in a 2-minute right here, a singular 2-minute as well. But I don't think the FEG is what's holding us down. I think it's probably this VWAP so far. Because we got a singular in the 2-minute. If we can get above this, close above 87, 88 here, this thing goes. I heard it now. I heard it now. Secret Service Director Kimberly Cheadle has resigned. Oh, really? I guess they put too much pressure on her yesterday. I don't know. I ain't been paying too much attention to it, but dun 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 dun. Yeah, she did. You love running? It's not my favorite thing to do, Gabriel. I walk. Running is... I used to like running back in the day, but not so much anymore. Look at this runner go. 40 points. Guys, can we make a 100-point trade here on the stream? If we can make new highs here, this will be a 100 points on a runner. If we can get to the high up there to 20,047. So, oh, did he? You streamed the whole thing? Nice job, Miles. Yeah, you were in it. We'll see if it can push up to the 20,050 level here. If we just got to get through this 2-minute gap, it's not really anything holding us down. Like this right here is not going to hold us down. This is not going to hold us down. That's just low resistance liquidity there. So if we close above 90, we go. And I will manage this like an inversion trade once we close above 90, because that's what it is. So there's the close. We closed above. I mean, right on the line. Barely. So I'll manage this like an inversion. So at the 2010s, I will move my stop to 988. And if we close below, I'll get out. That was on her for not answering the questions. Yeah. Oh, Alpine was there as well. So we kind of want to hold the VWAP here if we do get a pullback. I mean, it probably would be reasonable to move my stop up to here, 65 actually. I think it would be reasonable to do that. So I move my stop to there. Approaching the trend line. Yeah, there is a trend line there, but I think we move through that quickly. Like, this is one of those trend lines where I don't expect it to really be resistance. I expect us to run this. I expect it to pop this and run. I think we move quickly above that trend line there. I want to see a clean close above this candle. We want this candle to close green, basically. If it closes red, that'd be a little worrisome on the momentum there. Looks like it is going to probably close red. Like I said, I think 20K is would be a reasonable target that puts you at OTE. I could take it at 20K. I mean, that'd still be a 50-point trade. But, you know, it's the easiest and the hardest thing a human can do. Yeah, you're not wrong. You are not wrong, sir. Thing is, if we take it to 20K and then it runs to 2050, we'll say, what if we would have held? Oracle's thing keeps pinging the long signal. Actually, I'm going to move my stop up to here. I think that's reasonable. So we're locking in like 18 points. I think that's reasonable to do. You guys think that's a reasonable spot for the stop? I think it is. Long and strong. That's what I'm thinking, Trev. I think we re-eclipse the high here, but we may not. I think at least 20,000 is in play here, at least 20K. We're consolidating here probably for the next leg up. I mean, those 1 minute candles don't look too convincing, though, to be honest. So 76 before going. I'd be okay with 76. But we're consolidating here maybe to make a next leg up. If we break through this trend line here, we get above the 20,000s. I think we can move quickly above that. What time is it here? 24 minutes until the London close as well. You would exit and re-enter if we close above 995. Yeah. I mean, I'm going to just stick with my 1 micro here. I've already taken a decent amount of profit out of it, so we'll let the 1 mic do its work. So we're locking in like $36 here. Not a lot, but hey, we'll take it. I think when we get above here, we're going to run into the 2010s pretty quick. I think like this right here is probably going to happen pretty quickly above this trend line here. Get above the 95s, get above the 20K there. Push into the 2010 makes a lot of sense pretty quickly. Got a 1 minute OB there, so there's OTE right there of this leg. VWAP 20 EMA, 14 EMA, all there, yeah. So there's the OTE. So we could lock this in for 50 points right now. But we're not going to do that. What we're going to do is move our stop below the consolidation zone. So we're now locking in 30 points there. Currently up 50 points on the trade. I want to see a push right through there. Here's the thing. If we get back below the consolidation zone here, then we're probably just going to smack OT and then continue lower, right? So it all depends on the bias. If our bias is long and we're correct, we should make new highs without really revisiting lower than that consolidation zone, in my opinion. Thanks, Trev. Easy trade, making your 898. Let's go, room. Yeah, I'm hearing it too, Gabriel, over and over. I'm hearing it too. Didn't quite get to that 10s. We expect to pull back to retest kind of the 95 to 90 area, that's expected. A push above, you're going to pull back below. That's expected every time. Nothing new there. Like I said, if you wanted to play it safe, now is a good spot to take profit. But we're going for that 100-point juicer. That's what we're going to target up there. 47.75. There's the 10s. I want to kind of lock in more because I think if it revisits the 90 here, then I think we're probably going down. I might lock in the 90. That would be the low of this candle here. ES back up to 56.20 here. Yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and lock in 90.75, which is, we're long from 47.75, so that's what, like 43 points. How would we avoid entering a trade at the last two bearish fair value gaps? What do you mean? These two? I don't know which ones you mean. These two here? I don't know. I'm not quite sure what you mean there, Briley. You'll have to ask me that question again. You mean like getting short? I never short bearish gaps. I'm only looking for longs if they get broken. I typically don't look for the short out of those. We're creating 1 minute bullish breaker if we close above previous highs. Yeah. $9.95. Yeah, I don't want it to come back to $9.95. I want to just push through there. Boner candle right through there. So we're up 70 points right now, ish. RSI is almost, it is at 70 right now. We need a boner candle to the upside here. 1 micro, Nicholas. We started with 6, and we're scaled down to 1. Yeah, RSI does look pushing there, but let's see. I just want to see a boner candle. If the ES hits that high first, I'll probably get out, but I think we might just get a nice little boner up here. I'm going to go ahead and lock in some more here. Let's go 50 handles. So we're locking in 50. Can't lose on it. 10 points off of our TP here. This thing should go. I'm going to move it up to 20,001 there. I want to push this right through here. You're in 2 cons. Let's go. Didn't change your quantity first order. Uh-oh. Hopefully you're looking good there then. Come on. Let's hit the 47s. We don't even need a pullback. Let's just go right through there. $10 points from the TP. $100 points coming in here, guys. About to make 100-point trade. Just 1 micro, but hey, still. Stop is coming up to the bottom of this gap now Actually, probably makes more sense to put it there. Here we go. 6 more points to be at 100. Yes, it's 3 points off the high here. Nasdaq should hit. We should hit here. We should get a pop right through there. We should get a pop right through there here. Let's see. Start with 1 micro, then a mini. Yeah. That would have been nice, but we didn't do it. 5 points from the high there. Actually, 4 points. This will officially be the biggest, the longest, the most points we've made on stream. There we go. 100 points. Let's go. 100-point trade. We'll take it. We shall take it. Let it run. Yeah, we could. I mean, 162 still makes sense, right? 162 is sitting up there nicely. But do we get there? I don't know. Do we get there? I have no idea. Let's go. Thank you, thank you, thank you. No payouts for July yet, but we'll get there. We'll get there, Tupac. We will get there. Look at this thing still go. That 160 might be in play here, guys. It's 100 more points up, but it's a possibility, right? So here's the P&L on this account, trading 1 to 3 micros. I mean, $298. Can't complain. If only it was a mini. If only it was a mini. But now we're good with the micro. You're still in long, Radu? I like it. I mean, like, if I had more than just a micro there, I might scale long. Scale something, but we didn't have anything other than that 1 micro. We started with 6. We scaled out, down here you can see. So entry 47.50. We took just like 5 points on the first 3, and then 10 points or 13 points on the second, the other 2, and then we let the last one run. It's $200, Sung Flung Poo. $200 for 1 micro. 100 points. It's 10% of what it would be if it was a mini. And you actually got in. Oracle gave you the buy signal at pretty close to where I got in at. I think 47. Or actually a little, right there, same spot, looks like. Man, this thing might run to the 160s, guys. We might have could have made a 200-point trade. Trader Oracle, Trader Edge. There, his channel. I think you know who he is, though. But if you want to listen to his stream. Now, could you still take a long here for a retest here? You could. Let's look at the 5-minute. That's what I like to look at. Yeah, see, there is a wick on the 5-minute there. So I wouldn't mind a retrace into the 50. Obviously, I'm not going to take it 100 points higher than I took this entry. But, like, do I think this works? Probably. You have a clear draw up here. So, like, it probably gives you 10, 15 points on a retest here at least. But I don't think I'll take it. Nice job, Andy. $1,000 on a micro. Nice job. If you guys haven't already, hit the like button for me. Subscribe if you're not yet subscribed. Yeah, we'll watch this and see how it reacts off the initial balance high, but I'm not going to take it because I just don't think it's worth it. I don't think it makes sense. Let's go, Trader Edge. Nice job. Here's the thing. Oracle's thing kept saying buy like the whole way up. It was like buy, 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 buy. But, you know, obviously we're not adding to it. We weren't. I think this thing is looking for the 162. It's going to be a 200-point move up, over a 200-point move up, if you're still in. You're holding 2 mics? Let's go. I mean, I think 162 makes a lot of sense. Equal highs up there, so. Robin, China, welcome to the Methodical Crew. Mr. Popson, welcome to the Methodical Crew. Thank you for your subscription. You the man. Did I miss somebody earlier? I think somebody subscribed earlier, and I think I missed it. Celius Murray, welcome to the Methodical Crew. Thank you for your subscription. You the man. I was in the middle of the trade, so I missed yours. Yesterday, daily candle above now. Yeah. Yeah, Andy, that's what I'm saying. I'm seeing that. You don't even have to have a trend. I mean, even if you get chopped up in some of this action, like on that, if you get these moves down, it had you short here. So it had you in a short position there for 78 points, and then it put you in long, you know, for 135 points. So even if you took some losers in here, as long as you're in the winners, that's all that matters, right? You kept adding and trailing. Yeah, let's go. Nice job, Protect Profits. Yeah, Aaron, probably a good observation there. But ES pushing up there, 56.30, almost tapped it, which was the next level up for Manzini. 30 to 33 was his second target on the day. 11 was his first. Let's see if he is probably, I think he said 56.30 and then dip. Pretty sure that's what I read. 4 point shots of 56.30 and then dipped. Yeah. 30 to 33 would be his next target up. Your target was 400 from the 19,600s? Man. Yeah, if it comes back to yesterday's daily candle. What was yesterday's high? Was that the 40s? I think it was, right? 44? Yeah, 44. So that would still be kind of in line with the initial balance high as well. That's also a 5-minute wick test. That's when I think these work the best. I said this yesterday. So, like, you know, you got a 5-minute wick test at the 47 and initial balance high resting here. Previous day high. A lot of reason for it to come back here and bounce, right? So, but I'm not buying up here because obviously we were long 100 points lower. Now we would be up 130 points. We could have held longer, but didn't want to do it. There's no point in it to me. 631 is previous week equilibrium. All right. Let's see if we get a pullback into the 50. Like I said, I don't think I'm going to enter it, but just for me, I don't think it makes sense to enter way up here. But I do think it's kind of a logical spot for a bounce. You just retarget the high here, scale off the majority there. I mean, it's 30 points, 40 points actually, 37. And then you can try to leave a runner onto the 160s if we're fortunate enough to get the move up there. And he's thinking to layer in some shorts. No one does it like Methodical Man. That's right. Yeah, it shouldn't be very much lag on his channel there, Jamie. It's just like around, I mean, I think 1 to 5 seconds is the lowest that you can get. So it's not very much. You can watch it in the Discord. I think it's pretty close to live. Is Oracle live in the... I don't even know if he's live in the Discord. He probably is. Kind of back to the comma here at the 70 area. $1K away from passing the 250. Nice job, Charles. Dun, 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 dun. Coming up on the close for London, too, here in about 6 minutes. Yeah, it's all right, Andy. $800 is nothing, though. Is that what you're running the Skyfire on, Andy? Are you running on the 250K with micros? How are you doing that? Yeah. Gabriel. It is hilarious. 'Tis hilarious. Let's check on some people. Let's see how volatility did today. Micros on PAs, no minis on minis on evals. No minis on evals or minis on evals? Oh, minis on evals. I think that's what you're saying. Yeah. Yeah, micros on PAs for sure. It looks like volatility is currently short. Nice, from the 72s. He's up about 7-8 points. Yeah, 2 Connies is about the well, except for yesterday, Charles, when we went on full-blown tilt. We were going 6, 7, 8 Connies. We didn't care. 10 Connies. So we feel better today, though. I knew that my psyche would be better today, even after doing that yesterday. I was like, I just felt it. I was like, I'll be better tomorrow. Sometimes you need kind of a day to shake you up a little bit, if you will. Anybody going to take the bounce off the 47.75s? Anybody got an order resting there? You know what we could do? We could go 1 micro, right, on this play here. We could go 1 micro. So we can go 1 micro here, and we'll risk, I mean, I'll risk 10 points. We'll risk $20 here. And we'll target the high. So risking 22 for 73. 29's your order. I don't want it to get to 29. It'll stop me out. Still time to get long. That's what I'm working on. Room, we just took a 100-point trade. We were long. We were long from way down there at 47.75. 19,947.75 down here. See, we took it from here to here. 100 points. Oh, you saw. Not room, I mean design. Design. If I said room, I may have said room. So we got our stop in here, 10 points. Probably might be a little tight, to be honest. Actually, ES is already below IBL or IBH. That's kind of interesting that ES is already below IBH. Waiting for the 15-minute change, then determine your play. London does close in 2 minutes also. Less than 2 minutes here. 1 minute and 14 seconds. Where is your stop? Is your entry? Oh, you mean put my stop at, or put my entry at 37? We're doing good. Winner circle. We just took a 100-point trade, 100-point winner on a micro. Use 10-minute stop. Use loss usually. Yeah. That might be the closest that we get there. That's 6 points. That's 6 points off. Should come back. All right, let's get some music going. Use the 20-second. To each his own. Yeah, one ticked your 52. 1 minute's too slow. You're an animal. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, we entered with 6 micros and I scaled out. You can see down here. So I entered with 6. I took 3 at 5 and then 3 at 13 and then the rest. I left the 1 to run. And we took it at the high of day. So not a lot of money, but hey, you know, a little confidence builder. And then we're going to risk $20 here to see if we can't get another little $70 winner. We'll see. Yeah, it was the first time getting on stream, Winner Circle Trader. I've had 100-point moves before, but just not on stream. I think the biggest on stream was 98 previous to that. I don't really like to look at this, to be honest with you, all that much, but we're going to leave it in here and see. Yeah, if we took a mini, it would have been nice. Maybe I could have left some of the size in there, scaled out as we went for a little more money, but that's all right. So, a lot of bean burritos. Entry at 2021. I mean, I think we get a reaction off of this initial balance high, but maybe we don't. I don't like the consolidation here. I almost like it to kind of come back to it quickly, tag it, and then go. So I may actually take this off. We'll see. We're all green today, Camber. We're up $200 on 11 fundeds, and then we're up $298 on an eval. So green today. Burritos. Yeah. Tacos, burritos. I mean, you know, they're good. Taco. How you doing today, Camber? Yeah, that's true, Jan. But the problem is, well, ES is kind of back above it now. I mean, you could maybe mark it in here. I think just being patient, though, it'll come back and give you an entry. If it stops us, it stops us. All right, that's kind of what you want to see. You want to see decent momentum back to the entry. And then get a good, clean reaction off of that area. I am front running it by a tick or two here, but actually by almost a point. Your chart trader stopped attaching your stop loss, so trades yesterday. Oh, so you haven't been able to trade? Oh, that's crazy. You don't like the Chipotle burritos? Five to 10 seconds, so no time to manually. Yeah, I agree. That's the kind of trades I like, 5 to 10 second winners. That's what I had this morning on my 10-point scalp on my funded. It was like tagged in, or I entered, marketed in, and then like 5 seconds later, take profit. Perfect. Perfect. All right, so what do you guys think? I'm going to start a poll here. Just telling you what you think. Let's see here. It's not it's not it's not trading related. It's not trading related. But I'm curious to see what you guys think. You like the fast trades, get in and get out. Yeah. Here comes the drums. Yeah. So to me, this is not, like I'm not going to take this anymore. I don't think. I mean, we came, 4 points for my entry. Feels bad. It just didn't give us the pullback that we wanted. So I think that kind of does away with that. If you're trading seconds time frame on the Nasdaqs, then only the bid and sell ask with 1 micro at a time. Could be. Done for the day, Bassett. 1.5K. You the man. Ford over Ram. I don't know. I'm just curious, like what people think. Because I'm torn. I don't really know. Like I'm not brand loyal in any sense of the word. So I don't know. UDK on cars. Yeah, nothing wrong with that. No winner circle. They're actually not. Oh, the TRX. I can't. You can get now. Understand, I'm not going for the fancy smancy model. I don't care. Yeah, Mark. Yeah, I guess I should have put that on there. I'm going for the base model. So I'm going to give you an example. The Colorado is $30,000 for the base model quad cab. The Silverado is $35,000 base model Silverado. The Ram is about $37,000 for the fully loaded Bighorn. Because they have such huge rebates on them. And the F-150 is about $37,000 or $38,000 for the base model quad cab. So your Ram 1500 has issues. Which one attracts the ladies? Who knows? Who cares? All right, I'm going to put it back on. I want to get filled on this push down, though. I don't need a full-size truck, really, but I would say the Ram is you get everything with the Ram. We get leather interior, you get the panoramic moonroof, you get the bed liner. The Ram comes with everything because they're having such a hard time selling vehicles that they have basically a $25,000 rebate on the Ram. So the sticker on the Ram is $65,000. No, I'm sorry, $63,000, and you get it for $37,000. So the Ram is fully loaded. The other ones would be base models. So Yeah, I don't know about leasing, Gabriel, because like I put too many miles on cars. I've never leased before. I don't think it's a horrible idea. I've just never leased before, so I'm not quite 100% like not 100% familiar with it. Eats up hills and great tow power. You love the look of the Fords. Yeah, the Ram's fully loaded. It is a tick more expensive. The Colorado's the cheapest at $30K. I'm kind of a cheap person, so I'm leaning towards the Colorado, but the full-size trucks not being that much more expensive kind of makes me think, like, why not just get a full-size? But Abado, you could have, yeah, I mean, I don't hate the short down into the 40 area, but yeah, this might get wrecked. I don't know. We're risking $20, so. They give you 10K kilometers, not worth. Yeah, that's the thing, AS. I think you get around 20,000 miles per year. But from what I understand is if you trade the lease in before the end of the lease, like the mileage doesn't matter. But I've never leased before, so I don't know if that's 100% true. I guess I could ask. But the only reason why I'm not really considering leasing is probably be giving this vehicle to the 16-year-old next year. Zach, you can 100% trade. You just don't want to lose. If they haven't removed the payouts, you don't want to. Same as Apex, you don't want to. You don't want to go below the dollar amount to still get the payout. So, Kia Telluride, yeah, the Telluride's not bad. I like the Telluride too. The problem is, he doesn't want a SUV. He wants a truck or a car. Doesn't even have to be a truck or he said that it could be a car. I'm actually going to take him with me tonight or this afternoon when I go to look. The thing is, like, the Ram is the best one as far as like all the features and all that stuff, but you have to look at it from also the perspective. If they're giving you $25,000 off MSRP, there's probably a reason, right? And the reason is, even at $25,000 off, the truck's still probably going to depreciate. I mean, I think any of them will depreciate quickly, right? So we'll see. Yeah, it's a huge. I mean, like, that's what someone else said yesterday. Well, they're just giving you the money that they marked it up. That's probably true. That's probably true. RSI breaks the 50. We may see a plunge down. So I have less than 50% of the balance to lose, and still I want to get the payout. On Topstep, I'm not 100% sure, Zach. They usually, like if you requested it yesterday, they usually remove the money the very next day. So if you requested it yesterday, the money should come out today. So I do like the Toyotas, Aaron, but they are way too expensive. The Toyota Tacoma is north of 40. I mean, I guess the base model is probably 38, 39, but they're expensive. I mean, they last forever now. Don't get me wrong. Obviously, I drive a Toyota Camry, but I do like the Toyotas. They just are too expensive. For a 16 model Tacoma yesterday, they sent me with 50,000 miles, which is good mileage. They still want 22 or 23 grand. So what do you guys think? Because we're holding the 50. That seems okay for a pushback up. Oh, I do Bassett, but unfortunately I lost those yesterday. Lavender thinks we flush. Not financial advice. We might. I mean, I'm just looking for like a reaction off this level. So if we don't get it, if it does flush, that's okay to me. Just risking the $20. So kind of what I'll do here is if we come back to the 48s and we push back into the 60, I'll move my stop to break even at that point. And we'll see if we get a push. And if we don't, we don't. Ford Raptor would be awesome, but... Oh, so we got 35% F-150, 7% Colorado, 30% Ram, 28% Silverado. Everybody likes the Ford. The F-150. If we have the volume back to it, could bounce. And we'll see. Yeah, we are at lunchtime, aren't we? 11:45. I do like the Tundra, too. All right, here we go. Tagged in. Again, we want to see a bounce here. We want to see a reaction off this. And I think a push back into the 60 will move our stop to break even if we get it. Good news is we didn't flush right through there. Kind of holding there for now. There's the bounce. We're up 5 points there. All right, here we go. I like that. Stop to break even. So it would have given you the 10 points off that. We're going to see if it can push more. I'm going to look for a little more than the 10 points, but that's normally what you would look for, right? You look for about 10 points off of it, at least. All right. So I ended up working for the 10 points. I just took what I could there. I was looking for more. 10.5 points on that bounce. That was 1 micro. Trucks are still one of the things that we still do well. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, Treff, I took it there. I mean, that's the thing. You're only looking for you're just looking for a reaction in that area, right? That's all you're looking for. 10 points. I mean, it gave it to you with very little drawdown there. I think we had 3 points of drawdown. 4? 3.5. So that's a good W trade right there for 10 points off that area. This still might hold and go. This is a really good area to hold. It really is. Might be a sell model Abadeo. Yeah, it's testing that 50 now on the RSI, right? Yeah, Bobber, I tend to agree. Tough here. Tough spot. I mean, if you're going for, I mean, this could hold here and go. I mean, this is a lot right here. You have yesterday's daily candle, the daily high. You have a wick test on the 5-minute. You have initial balance high. You got a lot of things here that tell you that this should be an area where we at least hold. But for me, I probably would have just taken the 10 points if I was in a mini and been happy with it. So we still have more room to the upside as well. 162 seems inevitable. White F-150, no-brainer. You took 10 on the pushback down. Let's go, Jamie. You're longing at minute 50. I got a couple minutes here for that. Couple of minutes for that. Now, how do you do this? Still holding up there nicely. There we go. Got low resistance liquidity built up here as well, guys, to keep in mind. I mean, look at this. You got a couple of touches here. So this thing could run. It really, really could. Back up another 10 points off there. If we break above the 60s here, we see new highs pretty quickly there. Up into the 80s, 90s probably quick. See if we can get above there. Looks like it's going to run. I get the feeling, Jamie, that it is. Yeah, often they win. Exactly. Look how clean that V-shape bounce compared to the slow and choppy. Yeah. Yeah, that's kind of like what we talk about, you know, like taking the elevator down. We kind of took the elevator up here. I mean, look at the 1 minute chart here. Once we got above the VWAP here, there's not a single red candle in this move up. I mean, like, nice. I mean, obviously up here, but just straight through the high day. So nice. All right, Robert, appreciate you. I do like how we're consolidating above IBL here, or IBH, but like you would have expected it to go already. So, I mean, if we're looking at this from a fib perspective, I mean, maybe a retest of the 20Ks might make sense if the shorts come in. That'd be kind of, yeah, that probably makes sense if the shorts come through. But I still think that we pop this trend line and we probably move into the 160s. If we have the momentum today, who knows? I mean, today's range is still pretty small, 158 points. So, out with your 898. Let's go. All right, pushing back below here. All right, looking like we're going to get a retrace here. Yeah, I think 20K kind of makes sense, Trader Edge. You know, you actually, that's interesting there too, though. I still think 20K kind of makes sense. Let's go to the 5 minute. This is probably a wick. I guess it's not really. Yeah, I mean, this looks, that 20,000 area looks interesting. If you get a retest of IBH, you might could enter short and take it down to there. So we'll see what happens. I'm going to enter one here. I'll DCA. We'll add another up here. And kind of my thought process is, if this doesn't hold, if this gap doesn't hold and we close above, then I think we run. And that will be a long trigger. So we'll see what happens there. And I'll target kind of that area there. Stop will be there. Yesterday's close, probably a good point there, Jan. All right, tagged in on the second one as well. And again, if I get stopped out here, then that simply means that we're probably still going up. And I'll take the long. Stop will go to break even below this wick. So let's see. Flip the switch. Yeah, because I mean, if we get stopped out, then that's a long. We have all this low resistance liquidity above. We still have the 160s. Now we are in premium still, which is not great for longs, but if the draw is correct, then they still work, right? Typically. So we'll see. RSI is currently below the 50 level there. Just barely. Yeah, someone called the 30, I think. I don't remember. Was that you, Trev? What up, Nordmark? Where you been? Where you been, Nordmark? Yeah, someone called the pullback into the 30. I don't remember who it was. At the top of the hour in 3 minutes. 3 minutes, top of the hour. There's no reason to be anything but patient. We're in 2 micros here, so there's no point in, it's not big risk. But below that wick, I expect expansion. That's why I'm going to move the stop there. So now. Oh my God, how does it know where my take profit is? You guys heard that before? How does it know where my TP is? Dude, come on. How are you going to one tick me there? Wait a second. Oh. Come on, man. How does it know? Oh, goodness. All right, we'll put it right here. How does it know, guys? How does it know? I mean, look at that. 25.75, 26.25. Oh my goodness. That was like 4 ticks for my take profit. It's reading my mind, Trev. It's reading my mind. Room because we're in 2 micros. There's no point in manually closing there. I have my stop in profit, so it's like, you know, in 1 or 2 points in profit there. So there's no point in really manually closing it. I mean, I do think a deeper pullback makes sense here. We have gotten 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sell signals on Oracle's chart here on this way down. Probably just goes without me now. That's all right. We won't have any FOMO, though. Top of the hour probably pushes us down. There's the top of the hour. Well, I did think I was patient there, Abido. I did my best. I mean, once it sweeps that low, I don't really love a pushback to my entry. So, like, at that point, I would expect it to at least take out my first spot, my first TP. And it teased it. So, once it teased it, nothing we can do. I just have to move my stop down and go from there. But yeah, VWAP touch. Someone said we're going to the VWAP. Kind of makes sense, right? Would kind of make sense. All right, let's see who's winning the poll. Still F-150. F-150. F-150 won the poll. Oh. It's just grinding. I mean, look at this action, guys. It's just grinding lower. Again, Take Profit Trader, guys, the sale is going to end on Sunday. So if you're interested in a Take Profit Trader account with the 40% off, no activation fee, it's going to end on Sunday. Coupon code MM. There we go. Elevator down. Without me. $76 all in for the My Funded Future starter account. Coupon code MM there as well. Use the code to get 5% off. It's a really good account. And 90% off Bulenox, as you know. Coupon code MM as well. 80% off APEX. Coupon code MYTH. Topstep link is in the description. And Fast Track Trader, the link is in the description if you want to get pick up some accounts there and support the channel. If you're resetting an account with Topstep, click my link. If you're adding an account or if you're a new customer, you get 20% off. If you're adding an account, you don't get the 20% off if you're already a current customer, but it does give me credit for it, even if you did not previously use my link. So, yep. I think that's about everybody there. So I think the 20,000 retest is in order here. Let's see what happens. Chevy and Ford diehards are what I expected to see. Yeah. Yeah, I'm trading NQ Diamond Maker. Yeah, 72 votes. You had the crystal ball. Why didn't you share that, Winner Circle? Oh, you canceled the order. I mean, like, our idea there was right. I thought it was reasonable to move the stop to break even there. Maybe it wasn't. I don't know. It seemed okay to me. Also, the link to the description and to the Discord is in the description as well. We got the paid version, $10 a month. We got free indicators in the paid version. Also, we do post the newsletter in there every day. Just for $10. Let's be honest, that's basically free. And we do have a free section as well if you want to join the Discord to just chat. We may go all the way down, possibly Abido. Clarity's done for the day. Let's go. Hopefully all green clarity. You blame Room Beaks. You were in longs? You were in longs. Oh, no, Gabriel. Off the 30? I don't know. You did get a bounce off the 30, though. The ES has not pulled back near as much as the Nasdaq. And the Nasdaq still is not really... It's not really showing a huge willingness to go lower. So if we're thinking of longs, I mean, we at least have to hit the 20,007 to get to the equilibrium. And OTE is at the VWAP. So there's the VWAP. This is equilibrium. Let's just mark those out. So I'd imagine this 07 area gets hit. Green on all PAs, close to passing some evals. Let's go, Clarity. Awesome job. So I'm not going to take this long here, even if it triggers, because we still have room to the downside. If we get a long trigger off the VWAP, you might take that. That's kind of a logical area to bounce. I use OTE as 61.8, 0.618. Different people use it different ways, Abido. So it's up to you. It's up to you. It's up to you. But yeah, it's perfectly fine to use 0.79 if you want. There we go. There's equilibrium. Yeah, I mean, different people use different ones. It's okay. They're not a right or wrong. You know what I mean? Spirit, I did see them. I do appreciate the email. Like I said, I'm not really ready to do anything about that yet. Give me another month or so, and then we'll probably be looking for somebody. So I will keep your email, and I'll email you back once we are in the market for services. Currently not really making enough money to pay someone, so... Yeah, Abido, yeah. Well, obviously that's where we learned it from, so. Up 358 off 15-second Hikaneshi. Nice. Nice job, Winter Circle. Ugh. Oh, I'm getting a phone call. Oh. Well, too late. I'm laughing at Husk. Oh, Oracle. Are these lows actually equal? I mean, there is a 30-second long trigger there. 6 points. Yeah, that's what I heard, Gabriel. I don't know. Is that all we're going to get? Is the 07? Gonna look for 9 points on the first 2 here, and then we'll see what we can get going on the other one. Leave a little runner in there, maybe back to the highs if we can get it. There was a 30-second setup there that already kind of played. It didn't really play out yet. I guess it needs to get to 37. So we'll see. I would have liked a deeper pullback, but equilibrium is enough, technically. And we might just get wrecked. Oh, you long the Oracle. Well, you got in lower than me for sure. See if we can get this push. Five-minute doji off the 50 EMA. Yeah, I'm giving it a little extra room here. We'll see. Like I said, I wouldn't be as shocked if we move into the 80s. Gonna put this stop in. He's linked up in the his channel's up at the top of the chat. He has a live stream. He has like a free indicator stream that he does every day. And it gives buy and sell signals. That's all. So when you hear it say short signal, short or sell signal, that's a sell. And then when it says something else, that's a long. I can't say what it says because I've been told it's inappropriate. So someone can type it in chat. It tells you to get long. That's what we'll say. How does it know that's my entry? It just seems to know. It just seems to know. All right, above this wick, I am going to move my stop to break even if we can get there. Maybe it's wishful thinking that we're going to get there. I don't know. I am going to move my stop up to this swing now. Let's see. Just got to my entry and just rejected. Dirty girl. All right. What type of auction, Trev? What type of auction you in there? You're doing like a general merchandise auction? I love those things. It's one of my favorite things to do is to go to an auction. Simpson vintage stuff. Nice. All right, this is the candle here. It has to do it on this candle. Otherwise, I'm out. There we go. All right. Stops in at break even. Can't lose. Obviously, we want the target to be hit here. Moved it up a few points just to try to cover the commissions there if it does stop us. All right, we tried that. I mean, it seemed reasonable. We know if it gets back above this wick, if we are right, it should not stall. So this should not happen if we are correct. So if it gets above this wick and it stalls like that, then that's not a good look. So at that point, we're out. You said 2021, not 31. Oh, okay. You did say 21. I couldn't remember. I knew someone said something. Couldn't remember who it was. Maybe Abadeau. I mean, maybe. It might go. It's just going to have to go without me. I feel like we're going to test the VWAP now since we kind of failed to go there. I don't love the lack of momentum, but I could be completely wrong. We did not quite get to this trend line. It's pretty close. Dun, 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 dun. So I kind of feel like we probably pull back into the VWAP here. We shall see. Ta-da-da-da-da. Some weakness is coming into the Dow and the S&P. Yeah, well, S&P is kind of moving back down a little bit here. Like I said, I think at least into the VWAP, we'll see. If we get a long setup out of that, we'll try again. I'm not going to blindly buy the VWAP. I don't think that makes sense, but we'll see. Yeah, it does kind of look like a bear flag. Kind of giving off the bear flag vibes. If you guys are just joining us, you're wondering how we did today, we'll go over it again right quick for everybody. So we're up 313 on this eval. We've been trading 1 to 3 micros on that. We took one trade this morning for 10 points on 11 funded accounts, up 195 to 200 on those. So there's the 325Ks. One of them's at $600 in profit total. And then the fast track accounts are all up about 195 to 200. We're about halfway there on those, on some of those accounts. Some of them are only up like 350. Some of them are up 5. Just depends. So that's where we're at on those. And then the My Funded Futures funded account, we are now about $600 away from taking a payout on that. So there you go. Now I wouldn't long this gap if anybody's wondering, just because not delivering from anything. We just had another failed long. So to me, we need a little more displacement lower before we can, consider a long. We tried it here. off the equilibrium. Didn't work. So you'll stay out of the market today. You're not feeling the price action. You were down 17 across 2 PAs. Made it back plus 339. Let's go, Bad Red Rack. Nice job. Nice job. So, yeah, I'm not going to stay in it too long myself today, Bad Rugrat. That's a good observation that it's not a good day to stay in it. So, I'm pretty hungry today. No breakfast for me. Somebody talking about pancakes and sausage earlier. Earlier's got me hungry. Pancakes and sausage. So we need a pullback here into the VWAP area. 980s, 990s. We may not get it. I mean, I guess technically speaking, this setup might make sense. We are delivering from this gap here. We swept this liquidity. I mean, it could work. I don't think I'm going to take it, but it actually could work. Me people talking about food, yeah. So I keep getting this message. Pediatrics and genetics. You must check in now for your appointment at 1:30. Sorry, my name is not Annette, and I don't have an appointment at pediatrics and genetics. So, potato salad, yeah, that's not bad. Spare ribs, I wouldn't mind some potato salad. Anybody here like chicken salad? I know it's kind of it seems to be like a divide in people who like, it's almost like mayonnaise, I guess, because chicken salad has mayonnaise in it, maybe. But it's like, you either hate it or you love it, right? Chicken salad. Reply stop. So, Coach Cleats, hell yeah, he likes some chicken salad. I'm assuming it's a he, maybe not. All right, a resweep of the lows here. Let's see the VWAP touch. I mean, if we do get a long setup out of here, we'll have to take it. Oh, you hate chicken salad? Yeah. All right, that's kind of what we were thinking here, kind of what we were wanting to see there. If we get a long setup out of this, we will take it. Perfect. 898 on your minute 22. All right, here comes the VWAP touch. A patience game of chicken. Yeah, that's right. All right, now if we get a long out of this, we'll take it, but we'll see. Anybody just naked buying the VWAP there? Naked, blind? I don't know what you want to call it. So we have a lot of LR above. We have equal highs at 162. We're in OTE of this move back down. So a lot of things make sense for a long here. So we'll see. So we'll see what happens. ES has a little ways to go here to get back to the VWAP, so we may push lower here. ES went right through the VWAP like a hot knife in butter. Just didn't even care that the VWAP was there. It didn't even care that the VWAP was there. It said V what instead of VWAP. V what? Just going to go right through it. Yeah, me too, Jamie. That's the same thing I say. Look at this thing go. There's the elevator, guys. There's the elevator. Room Beats, I didn't hear you say a word. Nothing. Nada. Anybody hear Room Beats say anything? I didn't. Vivop. I think he says like Weevop. Weewop. I don't know. I can't say it as him. I can't say it like that. Yeah, Weewop. Tom's like, my ears are burning. I am in here. I am listening. Great job. Anybody took the short, though. It made you wait for it, but it gave it to you eventually. So, yeah, Bobber, you were in the short originally, right? That's a huge 2-minute gap. Huge. We retest the VWAP here and move lower? I don't know. You going to time them out? Uh-oh. Well, Room, you do realize I have the ultimate timeout. I can time you out. Ha, 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 ha. You want to be the first banhammer person? Just kidding. We sold off Trader Edge. I don't know, 100 points. We sold off. It sold off down to the IBL. Bouncing there. ES down to 07. See, I would keep myself out of a lot of losing trades if I would just simply long only in discount, short only in premium. If I just followed that rule, I'd keep myself out of a lot of losing trades. Got out with only 7.5 points. At least you got 7.5 points, though. There is a 30-second setup here. I'm going to go back over to the 30-second chart here so you guys can see it with me. This is the most clear option here for a long. The only problem with this is what's right above the entry. The VWAP. The VWAP is right above the entry. So if it gets triggered, we'll be longing into the VWAP. You just came to grab the PB. Hisham, what should you do? I don't know. What'd you say? Say something up there? 45 to 2,000. Oh, lose some or keep it. Where are you at, Hisham? Did I miss your comment? Let me go back up and look. I don't see a comment, Hisham. Tell me what you said. Oh, there. What should I do? Yeah, I don't see anything there. Ooh, look at this. Another short setup out of that, though. We're awfully low here, though, man. That's the only thing. Like, a lot of times if we're putting in a higher low, you know, that's what we want to see, right, on a reversal. Higher low, go. So let's see here. Want to hit 5K subs in 1 minute? No, no, thank you. We don't. We do not. What are you asking, Hisham? I don't see your comment. I only see, should you lose some or what should I do? I don't see anything other than that. So tell me what you're asking. Did you make too much money? Or is it on a PA? Is it on an eval? How much did you make? Tell me those important factors. If this is the low of the day, yeah, we'll see. On your first day of trading on Bulenox Master account, made $1,700 on a 50K. 1,700 on the Bulenox, I think you're fine. Let's do math, Hisham. Let's do math. 3,600 times 0.40, because you got to make 3,600. So you're only $300 over. You're $260 over. I would not worry about that. I would keep the money. Keep the money and you'll be fine. Because at 1,700, you've only got to make, that just means that let's see, 1,700. So yeah, you're only like $260 over. I would just keep the money. So you're very close there. That puts you at like 43 or 44%. I think you're fine. So you'll have to make a little more than 3,600 total to get to request the payout, but I think that's fine, right? So you got to make like 38, 3,900. It's not that big a deal. If it was a huge amount, I'd say lose it, but being that it's not, I wouldn't do it. Now here is a short trigger. I'm not going to take it because obviously we're deeply in discount here. Because here's the thing. Do we have to resweep this low? We don't have to. Will we? We might, but I'm not taking that. Yeah, no problem, Hisham. Yeah, I don't think you're enough over for that to make a huge difference. We have to room set it earlier. Uh-oh. Room said 1,000%. All right, let me come up with a, what can we do? What can we call it? Room beats guarantee, or room, what are you going to do if we don't sweep the low? If we don't sweep the leg? Are you going to marry a goat? He will marry a goat. Marry one goat. Oh. We get to close above the 30-second here. I will long it. I will take the long. The comma sitting up there at the 80 as well. Oh, yeah, revenge trading? Yeah, for sure. Hisham, I try not to do it, but it happens to us all. I did that yesterday for no reason. I was up like $140, $150 on my 250Ks, and I was like, I have the itch to press the button. Let's go do it. Instead of doing it on an eval, I did it on those. Exactly, Trader Edge. Exactly. You were 5.8K? Man, I was like 3.6. Which still feels bad. Yeah, I blew mine yesterday just for no reason. Dun, dun, dun. Well, I'm waiting for this last trade here. This will be my last trade, just so you guys know if it triggers. Yeah, Trader Edge, I did the same thing last week. I had 2 really bad days. We're kind of consolidating here, maybe for the next leg lower or the next leg back up. Who knows? ES kind of holding up there at the 56.11s. Two evals over 10K, 3 blew up. Russian Crush Gaming back up. Let's go. Maybe. No, I had 5 over 3,300. I blew all of them up. I blew all 5 yesterday. What do I prefer? 5 over 2K. What? I'm confused what you're asking. Quick question. What is best? 2 evals over 10K, 3 blew up, or 5 over 2K? I probably like the 5 over 2K. Oh, that happened today. Oh, I got you. Yeah, I would like the 5 over 2, but now you have the 10 over 10. Oh, 2 over 10? Yeah. I mean, at least you got some positive out of it, right? At least you got some positive. A little consolidation. Little idiot box forming here. A little Tom Sabo box. Idiot. All right, let me check around, see how everybody's doing. Anybody watch Nutty today? How'd he do? Trader Edge, we're very close to break even. We're not there yet. So we're not profitable as far as those numbers go. But we're very, very close to break even on our numbers there. If we can match last month's payouts, we'll be in the green. So if we can match last month's payouts, we will be in the green. And there's a chance that we can do that. Looks like Nutty's done for the day. Even though we're late in the month, guys, we only got to get these fast track accounts to pay out. That's all we have to do. If we get these to pay out, this is 6 accounts times $1,000 each. It'll be $6,000 from here, and then $7,000 or another $1,000 from my funded futures. So realistically, we make another $800-900. We'll have these to pay out. Not even that, really, on some of them. You know, like $700-800. So if we can do that by the end of the month, by next Tuesday or Wednesday, it'll count on this month. That's the goal. And then we can match last month's total. So how much in payouts you got till here then? I don't know. What are we at for the year? We're at like 16 or 17 grand for the year, something like that. So your second Bulenox Master account? Let's go, Isham. Nice. Yeah, I did see that, Andy. Yeah, I think Nutty's getting better. I never thought Nutty was as bad as people thought he was. I just thought that something psychological was kind of blocking him from trading in front of people. Some people have that, some people don't. I don't really care what people say or think about me, so it doesn't really affect me very much. But some people are affected by, if people say negative stuff. So. Me over 50K? No, I'm not over 50K. Foo. So you have to either send an ACH or a wire transfer. I'll tell you what I did, Foo. I went to my bank and sent a wire. Okay. That was the easiest thing to do. They got the money within 30 minutes. I had my accounts within probably 3 hours, and I was able to trade them. I had them set up and able to trade the same day. But you can send an ACH through like Zelle or something like that if you wanted to. But me personally, I just went into the bank and sent a wire. So, but it's up to you. If you want to buy some of the accounts, I got the link in the description for that. And the code, or the link's actually in the chat right there. And also the link's actually right above you, Foo. And then the code for the buy 5, get 1 free is BG5 or B5GO or something like that. I don't know. It's up there too. The bot's posting in there. What is it? If you want to do a single account, then it's FTT_30. B50GO. So, Hisham lost 1,200 on your Topstep Express funded after you was up $500. Yeah, that's how that hurts. So, but yeah, we're just waiting for a setup here. I mean, nothing to do yet, so no setup yet for us to take. If we close above this obvious 30-second gap, we'll take it. The stop is a little wider than I like, but, you know. Guys, I do like the fast track trading. I know there's some people, you know, that don't like them, but I know 2 people have gotten payouts. Hopefully by next week I'll have a payout. We can kind of get the ultimate confirmation that everything's good with it. But the cost for the direct-to-funded accounts is really good. I mean, when you take into consideration the buy 5, get 1 free, you're in it for $105 per account. So if we just think of that in terms of just an Apex account, if you pay, and that's lifetime with no other fees, if you pay $30 for an Apex account and then $85 for a monthly fee, you're already over that amount. The only accounts that are really cheaper than that right now are your MyFunded Futures 50K starter account at $76 and the Take Profit Trader $102 50K account. So, I don't know. I think it's worth the risk. I put in $625. That's my risk. I bought these 5 accounts for $625. You know, if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. So, yeah, you got yours in 15 hours. Yeah, it's fast. Hisham, 30 accounts. Man, you the man. Let's go. Yeah, Ron, that's what I wanted to do with mine too. Man, it's just like, I don't know what it is, though. It's such a mental block or something with that. So, support 19,520. Futures trader, because they don't accept credit cards yet. Their credit card acceptance is going to be somewhere around the 15th of August from what they've said. But I think that's part of the reason why. So, that's a large part of the reason. I think if they accepted credit cards, that they would be growing at a much faster rate than they are right now. We really got to zoom in here. We didn't, do we? Say, I would like for us to have swept this low. I'd feel better about this gap right here. We have a small gap here. It's not that obvious, but I think it's obvious enough for us to take it. Kind of a higher low. No real sweep of liquidity here, though, is the only thing. I would like for it to have swept this low. I'm going to take it here on the decent momentum. If we get start pushing here, we'll see. Yeah, they're not going to have the 30% off. It'll be more expensive once they start accepting the credit cards for sure. And like someone else said, they're waiting for them to have Tradeovate in. But you could go ahead and buy the account now, and they'll switch you over to Tradeovate once it's available. So you can buy the account now. There's no other fees. Get the sale price locked in, and then they'll switch you over to Tradeovate for free once they have it. So, we're talking about Fast Track. I know 2 people have gotten paid. They're direct to funding, so there's no evals. So right now they got a buy 5, get 1 free with 30% off deal. So it's $105 per account basically. You can have up to 20 accounts direct to funding, no eval to pass, And if you get the rally accounts, you just got to make $1,250 in 10 days and you take a payout. If you can make $250 in 5 days, $250 a day for 5 days, you can take a payout from that as well. But it's up to you. Some people like them, some people don't like them. It's just, you know, it's a sim account, Snell, with Apex until they put you in a live. It's always sim. It's like that with everybody. Until you're actually in a live account, it's always a sim market. It's always a sim. We're kind of in the middle of the range here, in the middle of an idiot box. So I don't know if I love this entry. We really would have to see a nice candle out of this for me to take it. It's kind of grindy here, very grindy. It's not really the momentum you want to see. It's a lack of momentum here. Maybe get one more sweep of the low here. I feel better here. I'd like one more kind of sweep. And then try to go. See if we can get that. Yeah, I agree there, Fred. You never know, right? 20% consistency is tricky, but otherwise. Yeah, the thing is, the 20%, no excuses. Like, if you're on the 25K, is it that big a deal, right? And that's what I ask myself. Like, am I going to make more than $250 in a day on a 25K anyway? And the answer is probably no. So, because that's usually my goal is usually 200 a day, 150 to 200 a day. So I don't think it really affects me at all. But if you're someone who does typically make more than that, then yeah, you would have to take that into consideration. So it certainly keeps it tight, you know, from that perspective. So I could see how that would bother some people. But overall, I don't think it's that big a deal for what you're getting for the money. Let's go, Takamura. Welcome to the Methodical Crew. Thank you for your subscription. You the man. You the man. We're going to do a 12-hour stream on Friday, I believe. What is today? Wednesday? Tuesday. I wanted to see if we could get to 5K subs by Friday. I don't know if we can. We'll see. We'll see here. All right, I like the momentum on this candle here. I do kind of want to wait to see a close above. And we'll just take the low-hanging fruit on 2. And then we'll go to break even on the rest if we get it. So we want to see a push through here. And then we'll go to the break even once we hit the first target there. And we'll leave a micro on for a runner. Stops at break even now. I'm not really going to have a target on this. Because we don't know if it's going to go. We're trading right into another gap. So, all right. Stop this out. What up, Takamura? Welcome to the Methodical Crew. Thank you. We appreciate you being here. Minute 50. Was it there? Oh, yeah, 2 more minutes. Yeah, Eric, it's a tough price action today. I'm managing it pretty well so far. Overtraded a bit, but that right there, that's a tough trade because, like, if you have extreme confidence in it going up, then you don't move your stop to break even. Granted, I was only in 1 micro, probably could have left it down here and just see what happens here. But that instant rejection that we got there, I didn't love. Now, you know, if we close above the VWAP there, we got all this low resistance liquidity above here. We got the 160 still setting up there. We might just retest 20,000. If we fib this kind of leg right here, this last leg, you know, from a fib perspective, the 90s kind of sitting up there. So it's one of those days. It's a tough day, but take what you see. That's all you can do. And again, this is not enough of a push back up for me to even take this if it short triggered out of this. Is it? That's not 50% of this leg, is it? I don't think it is. Oh, sneakily, it's sneaky close, though. Sneaky close. What up, Kid Poker? Where you been? Where you been? How you been? How you been? Good to see you. Good to see you, Kid Poker. I mean, if we are truly bullish here, you expect this gap to hold, right? This truly is the reversal. This gap should hold. Not doing it. So this tells me more than likely we're going to revisit this swing here. More than likely. Now, am I going to take it? Nope. Because we're so far in discount here, so I don't want to short this low. But more than likely, we make it to here. Surviving. Let's go. Might sweep 924. Yeah, that's kind of what we were just talking about. So a little too early to the party there, but because of our break-even strategy, we're saved. Big bounce off 46. Man, 46 area has been kind of a brick wall there, line in the sand. 3 bounces off there in the last, the 20, 30 minutes? New strat, don't take big losses anymore. Kid Poker, that's all you had to do to begin with, man. Just don't take big losses, man. Keep the stop. I mean, just keep the stop loss in. That was a big part of what was causing issues for sure. You knew it. You know it. You still know it. It's just, it's a mental thing. We get it. Yeah, tell your brain that, right? We all know it's hard to do sometimes. Do it like, I mean, you know, doing what you know you should do versus what you actually do it's a tough thing. It is a tough thing. Yeah, you take appropriate losses, exactly. Well, that's the thing, Kid Poker. I mean, we told you for months, like, dude, if you just cut your losses, your win percentage was high enough to where if you just accept that $200 loss, you could get it back. You know, don't let the 200 turn into a blow up. But you knew all that. Just, you know, just got to accept it yourself and implement it yourself and do it. Just blew both 50 XFAs after only needing one more day to qualify. That sucks, Sin City. It can always come back in your favor. No stop loss. Chip. You need more daily loss limit to let trades breathe. Yeah. Oh, let's go, Kid Poker. 3,700. Nice job. Uh-oh. What are we trying to buy, Jason's here? Anybody else having problems with the code on Bulenox? Let me make sure. Now, are you using capital M, and you're selecting an option 1 account that is not $10,000 or $20,000, $25,000. I don't think the 25Ks are included. No, the 25K is included. So it should be option 1, 25K, MM, 25 or 50. If you're trying to 10,000, then you have to use MM1 and it's only 45%, or an option 2. Any option 2 account is also only 45% with MM1. So let me know. You got it? Perfect. All right, just wanted to make sure. We don't want to have issues. You're at 500 across your PAs with Apex. You have 200K take profit trader accounts, so no biggie. Let's go, Sin City. Nice job. It just sucks when you're so close like that, man. That like burns you up, right? You're so close to pay out, and then you mess it up, you know. I've done it many, many times. Many, many times. Appreciate you, Sincere. You the man. You the man. Yeah, if you're infuriated like me, I was like that a couple of days ago. Maybe like last week one day. I was so pissed. The copy trader had messed me up. And then what should have been a $400 winner ended up being a $400 loser. And my mind just could not recover from it. I felt it. I knew I was pissed. And I couldn't walk away. I could not walk away. Oh, nice job, Kid Poker. That's one of the things I'm kind of leaning towards trying is like, anybody watch the video that Trader Oracle sent to me? I'll post it in the Discord if you guys didn't see it, under the free section. But he sent me a video basically on how to trade, you know, how to trade his signals here on this. And the nice thing is every time you get a sell signal, like your first entry is with like smaller size. So like 1 to 3 micros. So if you take a loss, then it's on 1 to 3 micros. And then if you get a really big move, you're just adding, you're just scaling in, scaling in, scaling in. And so the big move comes with much larger size. And then the losses come with smaller size type deal. So Eric's frustrated. This price action is choppy, guys. I mean, we're in an idiot box right here. We know it. We see it. We can recognize it. This is just a big idiot box. I mean, look at this. We're in what, like a 30-point range? Yeah, 30 points. I'm trading one mini pine tree, and I'm going with about a 10 to 12 point stop, and I'm looking for 10 points. So $200 one way or the other. With the win rate, you know, somewhere in that 75% range, I think that that's reasonable. Go for a 1-to-1. And then, you know, so if we take a loss, I'm going to put them away. Because I know that tomorrow, most likely, it should be a win. So that's what I'm doing with it. But I don't think trading mini micros on it is, like, a horrible idea. I think it's probably smart. I don't know, Kid Poker. I'll post it here I'll post it in the chat. I gotta log back into the Discord because he sent it. Let me pull the Discord up here right quick. But yeah, he sent me a video. I'm pretty sure it was on his channel too, but I'll post it here and you guys can check it out. 379. Room, I thought I did. Did I not send you an invitation to the Discord? I thought I did that day. Let's see here. So there's the link to the video that Oracle sent me. And I'll pin it at the top there if you guys want to watch it. Yeah. Oh, Mike. Yeah, for sure. Does Oracle trade that way? No. That ain't how he trades. No, he's not using mics. You're 100% sure. For sure he's not doing that. He's using the minis. So... Oh, invitation to the wedding. All right, Room. Yes, Room, I will send you the invitation. Oh, so I wasn't even paying attention there, and we sold off, guys. Look at that. Oh, this is beautiful, guys. I am going to hammer this. I'm going to go full size here. We're going to go 6 micros. And I'm going to take, we got a volume imbalance right there at 59. I'm going to take half the size off there. And then I'll target 2 more up top here. And we'll let one run. Stop will go to break even once we hit this area here, if we can. And a close below would be our stop out, which would be terrible if that happens, but it might. Oh, she's going to do me dirty, guys. How in the world does that happen? I mean, this is a great setup. This is a great setup. I just don't, like, if this loses, I have to just accept that that this loses. I don't know. This swept the liquidity. It did everything that we expected it to do, except maybe not win the trade, right? So we'll see. I mean, I went full size on this because I loved the way it looked. So come on, give me my TP up there. Go. All right, stops to break even. So stops are in. Did end up being a winning trade, so that's good, but still. The beauty of micros, that's right. Dun, 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 dun. I just love the look of that. Like, how is that? You know, that's why I was like, how is that not a winner? Like, this is everything I'm looking for. Sweep of liquidity. I don't know what we delivered from over there, but it really shouldn't matter all that much. So, but once you hit the first TP and you're in break even, you know, there you go. Yeah, it wasn't that big a deal. I did just go 6 micros, which is, you know, full size for the micros. Woo, what was that? 102. Oh, did we have a bond auction today or something? What was that? All right, stopped out break even on the runner there, but putting us over $400 for the day on this eval. That was a wicked wick there. A wicked wick. A wicked wick for you. All right, guys, if you haven't already, hit the like button for me. Subscribe if you're not yet subscribed. That's going to do it for me today. I'm gonna lock in the green day. It's 1 o'clock. I don't know what to expect from the rest of the day. I'm happy with how we traded. We're up $200 on 11 accounts, $400 on this account. I can't ask for a much better bounce back day after a bad day yesterday. So let's lock it in here. If you guys want to help support the channel, you got all the links and the codes in the description. Also, the codes above me there. We do appreciate any and all support. If you want to join the Discord, the link's in the description. We will be back live tomorrow at 9:15 a.m. I appreciate you guys watching, and we'll see you next time. If you guys want to watch somebody for the rest of the day, I know that Husk will still be on, so jump over to Husk Traders channel. If you want to watch him right quick here, I'll drop his link right quick just so y'all can go check him out. What's the deal over there, Trader Edge? What are you talking about? But that's Husk over there if you guys want to jump over there and jump in over there with him. So otherwise, we'll see you guys tomorrow live, 9:15 a.m.